Gangnam Style will undoubtedly be remembered as a song of 2012, but it's the parodies which have kept the spirit of the song alive. Next up in today's China View, we meet the man behind the parody, which is aimed at bringing China closer to the country's foreign residents. 2012 was the year that the world caught Gangnam Style fever. Love it or hate it, South Korean Psy and his pumping bass line took the world by storm, as everyone from world leaders to even your grandma attempted to master the bizarre dance routine. By the end of the year, the K-pop song, which was released in the summer of 2012, had become the first video in the history of the internet to be viewed more than 1 billion times. Then came the parodies, as people around the world produced their own interpretations of Gangnam Style, some of which gained international media recognition. There's no doubt about it, Gangnam Style was the biggest hit of the year. So what about China? Is this the only country immune to the catchy tune? Apparently not. American student Jesse Appel soon saw his parody of Gangnam Style go viral. And today I'm here to meet him. Jesse, introduce Laowai Style. What's it all about? What does it mean?
Sure. So Laowai Style is one of the many parodies that have been made of the Gangnam Style video. And it was a parody that I created with some friends of mine just sort of for fun, but also a chance to look at some of the stereotypes that are in China right now about foreigners and sing about them and have fun and be silly in public, but also use the lyrics as a way of getting across, you know, there are a lot of types of different foreigners in China, and this is the type of foreigner that I am, and by showing who I am, I hope to be able to show that there are, you know, there are many different types of people that live here, and they do all sorts of different things, and we all love China, and there's a lot of differences, I suppose, between what Chinese people might think foreigners are like and what they actually are like.
Jesse Appel is currently in Beijing on a Fulbright scholarship studying Chinese comedy. During his time in China, Jesse has immersed himself in the Chinese culture and language. At the moment, he's learning a traditional form of Chinese comedy called crosstalk, or in Chinese, shangsheng, which is a performance in the form of a dialogue, usually between two performers, or in some cases a solo monologue.
太平洋、印度洋、大西洋、北冰洋、欧洲、亚洲、非洲、美洲、大洋洲、中亚、南亚、西亚、东南亚、韩国、朝鲜、蒙古、日本、越南、印度、缅甸、老挝、新加坡、菲律宾、尼泊尔、印度尼西亚、孟加拉、亚美尼亚、斯里兰卡、冰岛、丹麦、瑞典、芬兰、波兰、捷克、德国、法国、奥地利、俄罗斯、乌克兰、爱尔兰、匈牙利、南斯拉夫、摩尔多瓦、伊利什、爱沙尼亚、勒托维亚、玻利维亚、阿尔巴尼亚、贝宁、埃及、多格、加蓬、刚果、马利、汤加、科麦隆、摩洛哥、甘比亚、桑比亚、赤道几内亚、澳大利亚、新西兰、萨尔瓦多、尼加拉瓜、洪都拉斯、墨西哥、美国、加拿大。
It wasn't long before he picked up on the commonly used term Laowai, a colloquial term used by Chinese people to refer to foreigners.
So I saw other parodies, and I like making funny videos. It's a fun way to spend time, and I just like having fun with my friends doing that. And so when I saw Gangnam Style, I thought, oh, I should make a parody of that. But then everybody made a parody of it. And so originally it put the idea out of my mind for a while. But then I had a Chinese friend of mine who gave me a text message. And she said, oh, Jesse, have you seen have you seen Gangnam Style? And I said, yes, I have, along with everybody else in the world. and she said, oh, okay, well, why don't you make your own version of it? And so just to be polite, because I didn't want to shut down my friend, said, yeah, I should make Laowai Style, and sent it off. And then as soon as I hit the send button, I was like, no, I should make Laowai Style. That'd be really fun.
Once he'd penned the lyrics to Laowai Style and recorded them onto his computer, he enlisted his brother, a sound engineer, to help improve the quality. Then he gathered together a group of friends who filmed in various locations around the Chinese capital. Remarkably, all of the filming for the video was completed within one day. Some of the lyrics the Laowai Style song talks about is how Jessie has become a foreigner who's come to enjoy many of the uniquely Chinese ways of living, such as going to karaoke bars, not waiting for the traffic lights to turn green before crossing the road, and preferring the taste of China's local brand of beer, all of which viewers across the country have found hilarious. The video has also catapulted Jessie to celebrity status, and he's been invited to appear on numerous Chinese TV shows. He was also invited to appear on CCTV's Chinese New Year Gala, the annual television show which is watched by a staggering 700 million viewers, the largest audience in the world. One of the aspects which made the original Gangnam Style video such a roaring success was the bizarre horse-riding dance move. Jessie gave us a closer look at how it's done.
北京生活丰富多彩，拍照片就发微博。北京这城市我不想离开，那么多中国朋友。
But for Jessie, his biggest hope is not only that his videos will make people laugh, but also bridge a cultural gap between the Chinese people and the Western world.
It would be great to have a platform to get these ideas out about connecting the US and China through comedy. Those ideas are something that I feel really passionate about and that I think would be great to get out there on a larger scale. And if the best way to do that is to raise my own personal brand and get people interested in what Jessie has to say, independent of what the content of the piece is, then that may be something that'd be useful to do.
So what's next for Jessie? As well as continuing to study hard with his crosstalk master and improve his Chinese, he's also hinted that there could be more videos in the pipeline.